It's to this point. Now keep in mind, I am not gay. I will say it again for people in the back. I am not gay. You can see it on my face. Does this look like the face of like a gay nigga, bruh? Like, you feel me? So like, but people still test me. Like people still test me. Like for some reason, just like I don't know. I don't know. But now I'm interested. What do you consider yourself right now? I am a straight male dude. Have you ever had feelings for a member of the same sex? Now, what do you mean by feelings? I wasn't in love. I wasn't excited. No. I have never thought about doing other stuff to other males. Have you ever had feelings for a family member of the opposite sex? Now, what do you mean by feelings? Like, have you ever had a feeling for family members? Like, I'm just gonna put no. That's the safe answer. No, no, no. Wait, was I supposed to? Have you ever experienced something considered gay? Have I ever experienced something that's considered gay? I low key, low. All right, hear me out. I think all men have had that one canon event of just doing something gay. Like, in every boy's life, they've had that canon event of just like, so. All right, let's make an example. Example. This is not real. This is not real. This did not happen, right? Let's say, all right, your homeboy, he walking past you like you looking at he got that fresh fade or whatever. He got the fresh cut like me. Um, he walking past you like, okay, bro, I see you, I see you, I see you, I see you, and then out of nowhere, another dude, your other homeboy, right? Your other homeboy just says, "Damn, you look good." Now, is your other homeboy being gay? Probably. I'm not gonna lie. Now let me tell you the incident I had at lunch. Right, my boy. I'm not gonna say his name, but he pulled up to me on the lunch table. He asked for a chicken tender. I gave one of my tenders because that's my boy. We locked in like this, like this. We like this, right? So anyway, my boy. He noticed my fresh cut, or whatever. He said, "Damn, bro, you looking kind of cute." The homie's gonna say what the homie's gonna say. So, have you ever? So, bringing us back to what this says. Have you ever experienced something considered gay? No. Have you ever experienced something considered straight? Um, I mean, I never had sex.
Pussy.
I never cuddled with a girl,
Pussy.
and I haven't kissed a girl. Which
Pussy. Pussy.
I'm I'm listen. I'm not scared to show my flaws. So, low key, I think I'm gonna have to say no. I have, but like nothing's listed that was like. What do you mean by straight? Like you have to have more options than this, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Can you imagine? Can you imagine to enjoy touching or caressing the genitals of a member of the same sex? No. In this picture, I just spit on my mic. This picture is crazy. Now let me tell you why. No, I can't. No, I think I can't. I can't think of that. Like that never popped into my mind. Like that no. I can't do that. No. No. Can you imagine to enjoy touching or caressing the genitals of a member of the opposite sex? Hey. It is what it is. This picture is crazy. What do you think? What what do you find more attractive? Members of the same or of the opposite sex? Um so members of the same sex, members of the opposite sex. I like both. I don't think of sexes. I find people attractive regardless of the gender. I like none actually. Okay, so we're gonna go with option 2. Members of the opposite sex. I find girls attractive. Yeah, if you know the balance. All right, look, that was like 17 different stutters in one sentence. If you watch the Valentine's video, you know. I plan on doing another Valentine's video somewhere. Maybe next Valentine's Day. But I plan on doing another video because I have a lot of news stories, I'm not gonna lie. Imagine the following. You're alone on a vacation and no one knows you're there. You can do whatever you want and no one will ever hear about it. You meet a very hot member of the same sex that is highly interested in you. What do you do? Okay, well, you meet a very hot. Let's read this again. You meet a very hot member of the same sex that is highly interested in you. What do you do? I would like to talk to them. I would like to kiss them. I would like to have sex with them, or nothing. I would not do nothing. Actually, I wouldn't do nothing. Wait. I would do something, but these are not the options that I would do. Okay. That's what I'm trying to. You feel me? Okay. Now imagine the same thing, but it's a very hot member of the opposite sex that's highly interested in you. Okay. Well. We finna get it on where we at. I'm not gonna lie. We finna get it on where we at. I'm ready.
Freaky ass nigga.
I'm strapped in. I'm ready. I don't even care.
Freaky
We gonna
ass
get it
nigga.
on where we at. Now, okay. So, like what red-blooded male, like what male in general wouldn't, bro? Like that's a golden opportunity. That's TOS. TOS. A straight friend tells you that they lost their virginity and starts to describe what straight sex is like. What do you feel? Personally, alright, I wouldn't. Yo, low key, that would motivate. I might pick this, bro. That actually, if my man's came to me with saying that would motivate me. That would motivate me to go out and do what he did, bro. You feel me? So, I would try the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, this is a dead answer, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. I would like to try the same thing. Alright. Okay. A gay friend tells you they lost their virginity and starts to describe what sex is like. I can't listen to it. I'm repulsed by the idea. Have you ever found yourself staring at a member of the same sex because you thought they were really good looking? This isn't a gay question to ask. I'm not gonna lie. Now, let me tell you why it's not a gay question to ask, right? Let's compare someone like Duke Dennis. You got Duke Dennis on this hand, and then you got, all right. Let's say Duke Dennis is right next to me. If Duke Dennis is right next to me and he's pulling and like I'm gonna look at Duke Dennis, bruh. I'm not gonna lie. So now, but here's the thing about this though. I'm talking about Duke Dennis, but I have never looked at someone. I never looked at someone in person and do this, cause like that's kind of weird. So I'm gonna put I don't think so. I hope no one heard that burp. Have you ever found yourself staring at a family member of the opposite sex because you thought they were really good looking? The opposite sex? Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, you know the most awkward moments in the world is if you're staring. Imagine you're staring at a girl and then she looks over at you. Oh my god. Yo, I may have said this in the Valentine's Day video. I have a story for y'all, bro. I remember when I was a freshman, I was new to my high school, no friends, loser, sitting at the table by himself, bro. That's the type of kid I was. But now I got my motion up a little bit, so you know me. You know how I get, bro. You know how I get, bro. You know how I get, bro. But whoa, you know how I get. But listen, I remember there was this one girl. There was three girls, and there was one girl in the middle. She was like maybe the leader or whatever. There's like she had. It was like there was this one girl and she had two bodyguards next to her, right? So these three girls walk up to me. I'm sitting down. They're not walking up to me, but I'm sitting at the edge of the table. They're walking past the table. I swear, I could you not. I started looking at the girl in the middle, staring at her. To this day, I promise you, to this day, I don't know why I started staring at her. Like I was just like shit. I got hypnotized for like a quick like 5 seconds. I really did. Like, and then she was looking like I do not know why I was looking at her, bro. She must have thought I was a weirdo, cause like she must have thought I was weirdo. She was I was She must have thought I was a weirdo because the way I tried to play it off. So she as soon as she saw me looking at her, she called someone, right? She called someone's name. So I looked over. I tried to make it seem like she was talking to someone else, right? So as soon as she called someone over, I looked back at her and looked. I looked. The stutter is real. The stutter is real. Oh my god, the stutter is real. Oh my god. I looked at her and then I looked back. I was just like I thought she was talking. I tried to play it off as like I thought you were talking to me. That's why I'm looking at you. Yo, when I tell you aura is gone, bro. Gone. Like, oh my god. But yeah, that's like my little story. Do you have a crush at this time? Do I have a crush at this time? Do I have a crush? Someone that I like? Nah, not really. I have people that I like, but like I'm not gonna like a crush is like some like that one person. I like multiple people. I like multiple people. So I'm gonna say no. Those my results. I'm straight. What did I say? What did I say? I told you. I'm as straight as an arrow. I'm as straight as a line.